Hey, what's up, everybody? So I told you if you followed any of my posts, I've been on my home improvement project at my mom's house. So she had a extra bedroom, and it had not been updated in years and years and years. So we tore out carpet and we painted the room. So we meaning me. So all finished with that. So now I'm hungry. So I'm trying to make do with what's in the kitchen and the refrigerator. And those of you who are home cooks or have families, sometimes you work the whole day, you don't feel like going to the store, so you're trying to make do with what you have in the refrigerator or freezer. So that's what I'm doing today. So I found some shrimp. I found some spaghetti noodles and some linguine noodles, and I said, hey, what about doing like a baked shrimp scampi? So that's what we're gonna do tonight. It is extremely easy, I'm telling you. So those of you who don't proclaim to be cooks, this is under 30 minutes and really flavorful, and you will enjoy this and can put a meal on the table quickly. So all of the measurements that I'm giving you tonight, you probably want to double those if you're cooking for a family. I only found enough shrimp to really make a plate for myself, so that's why I'm cutting the ingredients in half. So all of the seasonings in half. So if you have an adequate amount of shrimp, which means like 1 pound to 2, you would just simply double the seasonings and go with that. Okay, so I'm gonna put the camera down here, but what I have here is I've thawed out some shrimp. These are medium-sized shrimp, and I'm just gonna add these to a casserole dish. Before I did that, I preheated my oven to 400 degrees, so that will be ready. So I'm gonna add our shrimp to the pan here. Okay, and to that I'm going to do a half teaspoon of pepper. So again, if you were doing this with 1 pound or 2 of shrimp, you would use a whole teaspoon. Okay, doing a half of salt. Okay, adding that to it. Gonna do just a few red pepper flakes. Use this. This will make it really hot really quick, so you want to use less, and then maybe when your dish comes out you can taste it, see if you want to add a little more heat to it. But I'm just doing a little bit of it. Okay, I have 2 cloves of fresh garlic here. Adding that in. I have some bacon here. This is 2 slices of bacon that I've just cut up. In my life, bacon and cheese make everything taste better. So you can totally do this recipe without bacon at all if bacon is not your thing. But I love bacon. I stopped eating beef and pork except bacon about 2 years ago. But I got a little bacon here that I'm going to put into it and add a little crunch to the dish as well. Okay, so we'll add our bacon in here. Then I'm gonna do some lemon juice. The recipe calls for a tablespoon of lemon juice. Again, I'm only doing half of that. And then we have wine. All right, some white wine. Got some white wine. And it calls for a cup of the white wine, but I'm not gonna do as much of that. So while I'm pouring a little bit in here, I'm also gonna pour a little bit in my glass. Why not? And lastly, we have some melted butter that we just put in the oven. This was a half stick of melted butter. So I'm gonna pour that right in. Okay. And that's it. You just give it a stir around. Okay. And again, you just preheat it. You preheated our oven to 400 degrees, and that is it. It is only gonna bake for 10 to 12 minutes. And as I told you over here, we already did our linguine pasta here. I like linguine. It's not as thick as fettuccine, and it's also it's not as wide as fettuccine as well. But I really like linguine going with pasta. It really, the sauce will connect to this pasta much better than like a fettuccine or a spaghetti. So that is it. I promise you, so easy, so quick, and very flavorful. So I'll just show you what's kind of in our pot here. And that bacon and garlic and butter are gonna just fuse together and make it really flavorful. And that will be the sauce for our pasta once it comes out of the oven. So I am going to plop this in the oven. Like I said, 10 to 12 minutes on 400 degrees. Double everything if you're gonna make a full serving, which is using 1.5 to 2 pounds of shrimp. And still same time frame though, 400 degrees, 10 to 12 minutes. And once that comes out of the oven, put your linguine in it, toss it around. Might want to add some parsley flakes to make it look table ready. And then you got a quick dinner there for your family. So cool thing, like I said, about doing cooking live, you can see that I'm really doing it, but unfortunately I don't want to hold on to you for 12 minutes for it to see it come out of the oven. So I will post a picture as soon as this comes out of the oven to let you see the finished product. But very quick. I like to call it fast and fancy. So this has been Torey Tolson with you. Hope you enjoy and try it. And send me an email when you get a chance. Let me know if it's something that you want to request. But hopefully you can put your Facebook notifications on to let you know whenever I go live, so you can see what I happen to be cooking that day. So live here from Louisiana, visiting my family, and hopefully you all have a good Wednesday night. I'll see you soon. Bye.